everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Jess. Good to see you again here with me. I wanted to do the paper trail prompt for Junk Journal January 2026. So I did that. I also went on a little trip to the Museum of the Moving Image in Astoria, New York, here in New York City. So I wanted to just kind of talk about that a little bit. And at the end, I'll show you what I will have made for my paper trail. So I just collected little pieces of things throughout the day as I did different activities. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is talk a little bit about the Moving Image Museum, the Museum of the Moving Image, or MoMI. And while I do that, there'll be some videos here on the side. I took like anywhere from 8-second to 10-second videos of different things in the museum, and I didn't know what to do with those. So I was like, maybe I'll put them in a short or whatever. But then I'm like, you know what? I'll just talk about the museum and the experiences that I've had, and you can look at the videos. I don't know how long they are. It might only be like a minute. And if that's the case, then I'll just loop them and you can just watch them if you want to. So that'll be happening now. And so, yeah, I had a great time. I have often not been leaving my house. I've had trouble leaving my house recently in the last like year or two. I'm just afraid to leave for different reasons. Part of my mental health journey is to kind of get over that issue and that agoraphobia. And part of that is to like take the weekends and try to do something out of the house. I do work from home, and I've got a special note that says I don't have to go in. So I am a little cuckoo crazy, but eventually I'm going to have to go back to my office and see people, and that makes me nervous. So going out and doing fun things is a great way to like do a little bit more of outside my house stuff. So yeah, so we went to MoMI, and we went specifically because of the Mission Impossible exhibit. You know, like it's hard to get my 8-year-old to go and do stuff, so we have to pick things that she likes. And she does like to watch Mission Impossible with us, and we love Mission Impossible. So we went to the exhibit, and they had on view like all the outfits that Tom Cruise wore, and different characters in the show wore, and like pieces like the key from the end of the last movie before they end the series. It's like a key that unlocks the AI thing that's taking over the world, and different like pieces of material. What was interesting is the way they had the screens set up. Like they had in the center of the room, they had screens that were going back and forth, and I don't know how they did it, where like it's a screen, and on each it was clear, and I don't know, you could see what was happening on either side. I thought it was a very interesting way to create a show, to curate a show. So we did that. And then you can go see different pieces of camera equipment, like old school cameras, old school lighting equipment, like all of the kind of like older stuff things. You could see a mutoscope, a rotoscope, a panoscope, a musoscope. I don't know, but they're like things that twist and that turn or twist, and you can look at them, and then a moving image appears. So yeah, it was really cool. And hopefully those will be in the loop, so you know what I'm talking about. A zeotrope. Yeah, those are really cool. I kind of want to try to do that. I have a blank flip book that I've been meaning to do something with, and I might try and attempt to do it for the channel. Yeah, so there was that. And then we, one of my favorite parts of this museum is they have a huge, Muppet Jim Henson exhibit. So they have all of the Muppets. They have the Fraggle Rock. They have Dark Crystal. They have the Labyrinth. They have the Sesame Street characters and the Muppets themselves. They have all the different characters from the different movies. They have little set designs, things like that are really cool. So we spent a lot of time in that area because we all love that kind of thing. We love the Muppets. So we did a lot there. They also had a lab area where you could make your own stop motion animation. So we tried that out. They also had in the Jim Henson Museum, in the Jim Henson exhibit, they had like a thing where you could make your own puppet show, which I'll put up in the rotation. Maybe it's already played. I don't know. I don't even know. I've not edited this video. But yeah, so it kind of was a really awesome. There's some hands-on experience for my daughter. There was some hands-on experience for me. My husband and I and my daughter all got into the stop motion animation. It was like, it's a big table and there's like 8 different stations. So there's a bunch of things you can use to make stop motion animation. I hope I can share those. I'm going to look at the copyright because you like to see if I can download and use those on YouTube. If I can't, then, too bad, but you can go to Momi and make your own as well. Yeah. So, okay. Momi is a great place to go. It's only 3 floors. It's very small. So if you have someone who's got like ADHD, like our daughter does, it is like a small, like it only takes a little bit of attention span. Ooh, there was also a game section, right? Moving Image is more than just film and TV. It's also games, video games, websites, all the things that count as a moving image. Like you're looking at a moving image right now. Yes, that's true. But there's also like, memes, there's things on your phone, there's different stuff that is considered a moving image. And part of that is video games. So they have a video game like viewing area where you can watch real-time play of a video game or like an artistic expression of a video game. And then they have some video games that are in there. And then they have another section where you can actually play some vintage games. So they had Miss Pac-Man. They had, I don't remember all the ones, the NBA, the NBA one with and then I don't remember what ones they had, but I remember Miss Pac-Man vividly because I really wanted to play it, but it was that the one that was out of order? I don't know, but I didn't end up playing it because you had to pay 25 cents. And I know that it's only a quarter, but I paid so much money to get into that museum. Like they should give me a free play. But honestly, we didn't have time to play it because we were losing the audience by that point. So it's not like I'm really complaining about paying a quarter to play the game, but they're like actual functioning games that you can actually physically play. And there's like a token machine, like the old school, like 80s token machine. It was totally nostalgic and amazing. And if I had a different group with me, I would have probably played. But yeah, so it was a great experience in general. Highly recommended if you are in New York and you want to go take a look. It's great. It's also in an old film studio. It's in an old film studio. It's in an old Momi is in an old production studio, and so it has this like really old production house. And so it's within the larger section of Astoria that has all these other production studios. And it's a very cool layout. It just has a very interesting layout because it used to be where films were produced. Yeah, so that's awesome. I don't really have much more to say for this. I think I'll just have some footage of at the end of this of the presentation I made. Will be the stickers that you get you have to wear the stickers around. We kept ours. And then I've got like a little map of the museum for my paper trail. Then I have the menu from Pig Beach, which is a restaurant that's just around the corner from them, which is one of our favorites. I have a receipt from Target because we also went to Target. And then I have a receipt from that's it. That's all I'm going to put in there. And plus I have some pictures that I took that I'm not going to show you because I'm not going to show you pictures of my family. That'll eventually go in there as well. I'll make a space for it, but I won't put it in there until the end because I really don't want anyone to see my family or to know who they are because it's the internet and I do what I want. But yeah, thanks for stopping in. I hope you really enjoyed this vlog style. thing that I did. I was trying to do something different. I hope it works out. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you in the future. Love you, bye!